success. On Monday and Tuesday, 6th grade was in the lead. On Wednesday, 8th grade was in the lead, and yesterday, 7th grade was in the lead. Thanks to everybody who participated by dressing up and donating food. Let's see who wins at the assembly. Tonight is Liberty North's homecoming game at William Jewell. Hope to see you there. On Monday, there is a National Junior Honor Society meeting at 7 in Miss Spearman's room for 8th graders only. Enter through the front doors.
It's going to be a great year this year for fall sports. Here are some player predictions.
Okay, please state your name.
Mallory Martin.
Okay, we're just going to ask you some questions. Who do you think is your toughest opponent in volleyball?
The toughest opponent would probably be Kearney or Antioch.
Okay, so how was your first game on Monday?
It was good. I think that we played really well.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Hallie.
What kind of sport do you play?
I do cheer for the school.
Okay. What stuff do you do at your practices?
We mostly just practice our old cheers, and then we learn some new ones, and then we stretch a lot so we can get flexible.
Oh, how long are your practices a day?
We usually run up to an hour.
Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what.
Hello, what's your name?
Trevor Ruckstead.
Okay, what do you do at practice?
Football practice, we really focus on either teamwork or just with practicing with our plays and everything and hitting.
What sport do you play?
I play football, starting offense and defense on B team.
Hello, what is your name?
James Gallup.
How do you think the boys A team will do?
I think we'll do pretty good, but I don't know if we'll win every meet because there's a lot of good teams out there, like we've seen before in our last 2 meets.
Okay, why do you like running?
Probably because I'm good at it. I've never had to work hard with it. It's just kind of like a talent, I guess.
Social media has become a huge impact on educational learning. Let's see how it's affecting the staff and students here at HMS.
8th graders are now allowed to use Twitter as another communication resource. In this segment, you will hear a teacher and student input on how they use Twitter.
We use Twitter in the classroom to share projects that we've been working on and to answer questions that other students have about what we're learning in the classroom. Personally, I use it to follow other teachers and other writers who have great ideas about education and kind of steal some awesome ideas from them. I like Twitter because the communication that you use is short and to the point, and you have to really think about the important parts about what you're trying to say, and students have to do the same, so that's why I like Twitter. It varies, but probably about 15-20 minutes a day.
Now that you have heard a teacher's input, let's hear a HMS student's opinion.
Classmates and teachers so we can communicate over school projects and other things like that. I can communicate with friends. Compared to other communications with Instagram, Instagram is more for like out of school stuff, like hanging out with your friends, but Twitter's more like school-like and professional. Well, I guess for out of school Instagram, in school Twitter. Whenever we're doing work, I don't usually get on it outside of school, just inside of school. So.
Now that you have seen how Twitter is used at school, make sure you follow HMS Media Twitter, which is being shown to you. You will get all the updates about our school.
This weekend is the Fall Festival on the Liberty Square. Let's hear all about the rides, food, the booths, and the parade.
Who's ready for the Fall Festival on the square this year?
I am.
We will be talking about our favorite food, rides, booths, and the parade.
Let's see what Tyler's favorite rides are at the Fall Festival.
My favorite ride at the Fall Festival is the spinning Ferris wheel. The teacup. Yeah, it's fun because there's a lot of rides and food. Not really. A lot of my friends go with me.
Thanks, Tyler. Those are our favorite rides, too.
Let's see what Allie's favorite food and booths are.
My favorite food is probably, well, it's a drink, but their root beer is like my favorite. It's really good. I mean, like hot dog or hamburger, I try like not to spend money on because it's like it comes once a year and we can get those like whenever. So, every year there's like always like a jewelry booth or something, and I think it's like really cool because you can like pick out bracelets or necklaces or like I don't know, sometimes like make friendship things or whatever. The ones that always smell good, but your mom says no, like the popcorn or something. Yeah. Well, I grew up in Liberty, so I've gone like ever since I was little, like every year I can remember. I know like last year was kind of my first year, and maybe the year before that I'd go with friends, but before that I'd go with mostly my family, my mom and dad, because my brothers are older.
Thanks, Allie, but the root beer, who couldn't love the fries?
The fries are good, but let's see what Josie does at the parade this year.
What we do in the parade from Studio 10 is we just do little marches and dances to music. We go down the parade route and we just have fun mostly. I've been in the parade since I was 3, but when I was until like 2nd grade, I was in the float, just like leaving like a little princess. But then like in 2nd grade, I started doing the dances and marching along with my peers. I enjoy being in the parade because it's really fun to get dressed up and to go out there and just have fun and dance with your friends and show everyone what you can do. What I like to do after the parade's over is I usually like to go out to eat, which is sometimes at Ginger Sue's or McDonald's because it's my favorite.
Thanks, Josie. But when is the Fall Festival?
The Fall Festival is September 26th to 28th.
Do the rides cost any money?
Yes, the tickets are $1 each, or 30 tickets for $20. You can buy a wristband for the rides, but only on Sunday.
The parade starts at 11 on Saturday morning.
The carnival starts at 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday, from Saturday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and on Sunday from noon to 4.
If you want to buy food or anything at the booths, it will cost money.
Will you be at the Fall Festival this year?
Miss Grovey was the Teacher of the Year last year. Let's hear some reasons why she was nominated.
What is different about Mrs. Grovey's teaching style that you like?
Well, we do a lot of labs.
Miss Grovey has a very hands-on teaching style. You get to do a lot of things that I don't think most 8th graders, or I guess
Do you think Mrs. Grovey deserved her award?
Mrs. Grovey, like I said, is willing to sacrifice her time and to help people in any way that she can. She stays after school often because she's here in the afternoon with her students, and she's always planning lessons and thinking about the best way.
She's really nice, and she makes sure you're understanding things before she goes out.
Mrs. Grovey earned the award because her students know no limits. She puts herself out there at any experience to try something new so often. She's not afraid to try a new project. She puts in the time, she puts in the effort, and she's always, always, always thinking about her classroom and her students.
How long have you worked at Liberty Public Schools and at Heritage?
I've worked for LPS since November of 2005 when I had the opportunity to do a long-term subbing at South Valley Junior High, and then I was hired at Heritage, which was then Liberty Junior High, in 2006.
How did you react when you found out about the award?
I was surprised when I found out about the award. Like I said, I work with amazing people every day, and the teamwork and collaboration that I've been able to learned from in the building has only made me better.
So, do you think Mrs. Groby could win this award or similar awards in the future?
I think definitely Miss Grover will get some kind of award that recognizes her as a teacher in the future, or maybe even this award again.
Definitely Mrs. Groby could earn many awards for recognition of her hard work of an educator. She works very hard with students for science fair, and there are many ways in which educators can be recognized, and she definitely would fit the bill for many of them.
Heritage Middle School's fall sports have started. Here's a preview of all of them.
This is Gold Team signing out. Have a good weekend. See you next time.